It pays to be a witcher. We said it pays to be a witcher. I think we're like 3 years deep into this game.
Slower.
That's how in-depth this game is. Again, it's almost 3 years. On and off, though.
That stench.
The fear. Horses. So this is a monster den. Get out the way, Roach. Got some good loot. Got some nectar blood. Necker claw. Necker eye. Diagram to make some armor. I don't know, Necker kind of sounds close to another derogatory word, don't you think? Necker. You're just a necker. You're just an ignorant necker. You're attacking the one that's not even next to you.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Yeah. Ain't worth looting in here. Mushrooms. Benedictine. What all this cave had to offer was a few neckers. Yeah, I mean, we traveled all the way over here just for a few neckers. Well, you neckers got some explaining to do. Ooh, these neckers, they sure make a good chicken sandwich. Wait a minute, so what does that skull mean? Oh, it just means Monster's Den.
Come on, Roach.
Handle some of these contracts that we didn't do. Examine the cart using your Witcher senses. Once upon a time, Gerald took a contract from a group of refugees. I didn't know if he felt sorry for the poor souls or his Witcher blood was simply itching for some action. One way or the other, he promised to find their missing companions, who had set off with the caravan headed north. All signs seemed to indicate a beast had attacked them en route. Beast attacked them, huh? Ready? Oh. Let's place a marker on Hangman's. Dang, Hangman's. We just got out of Necker's cave. I don't know. Is Witcher trying to throw some subconscious shade? We don't know.
Let's go. Slow now. Whoa. Faster.
Yeah, you can get through there.
Come on now.
Oh, we don't like traveling in the dark. Look at Roach just hung out there until the morning came. Look at that. The rays of Ra are just unbelievable display. Oh, we went way past our mark. Well, we might as well just travel ourselves on foot. I mean on horseback, sorry. Roughly 300 kilometers online.
Whoa there, Roach.
Happened here?
Someone walked through the spilled wine. Somebody was bound. Rope was cut quickly with a dull blade. Claw marks. Someone was running. Fast. Panicked. Prints are deep, and suddenly, a flyer swooped down. Judging by the claw marks, gotta be a wyvern or a forktail. Shattered the wine barrel. But seems the people managed to escape. Kedwani. Smell will linger for hours.
Follow the scent like a bloodhound.
Tracks lead to the cave.
Need some light. Back to the beginning. Light. I'm just gonna stand on this guy's head. There are numerous ways out of the cave. Came this way, and it takes us to another part. Got a bunch of mushrooms in here. Gonna need some lighting. Black magic doll. Need none of your hocus pocus black. Really cannot see. Another exit. Jiminy Christmas. Where does this lead to? It's like some type of ritual spot. Sacrificial spot. Ashes, dust to dust. Alright, wait a minute. Some kind of monster next door. How do we get there?
More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it. Wyvern. Lucky me.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal Wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty, I reckon. Attacking those traveling the road.
Knocked over our wagon, then chased us to the cave. We ran like hell, near lost our legs on the way.
What do they call ye, master?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
Move it!
Greetings.
I found your friends.
I have spoken to him. They're too damn bad Tomil didn't make it. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell. Storm, damn it.
Ye deaf? Begone, you blasted mutant!
Where's all this hate for Witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell ye where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
So what did he want instead of coin?
Said for pay he'd take something I had that did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the doors swung shut behind him, and the lass started wailing. "What's these tears?" I asked. "Oh, I can't bear it," she says. "I'll kill the whoreson."
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. "Ye howling for a mutant," I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A Witcher's bastard.
If he's really a Witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eat her guts, that fornicated freak.
I won't be as cocky once the Baron's mad with your arse. What?
Got anything interesting? Farewell.
How's the burden will stay in the castle with a pouring like this?
Oh, aye.
Hear about the contract. Any idea what this monster is?
Nay, but proper huge it must be. Slaughtered no less than a dozen wolves. Ripped their guts out, but left lots uneaten. Means malice rules it. Makes it kill. Howls and bellows, nights something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods, though hunger grips the village.
Could tend to the beast for you, but not for free.
How much do you need? Huh? And where are we to get a sum like that? Ye been here long? Don't seem it. Have you seen how folk live? It's a lot. But truth be told, job like that, drop your ask a couple of crowns and we'll be set. It's a lot. But truth be told, job like that, drop your ask a couple of crowns and we'll be set. That's a sum we can agree to.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Fortune smiled upon us when it brought you here. Good hunting to ye.
How's the burden will stay in the castle with a pouring like this?
a lot of fur when I rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there. Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while. Gotta find another way.
Which brings us to the impotent of the current ruler of Redandia, the Stern. Allow me to diagnose the causes and consequences of this appellation. Firstly, the seeds of Ravidor's sternness were clearly planted in his childhood. When Ravidor was born to King Vizmir, the Queen Hedring, in 1255, his care was immediately entrusted to Philip Eliot, court sources, while none dreaded to question if she was too fit for the role of the tutor. Few now and then envisaged her of having been a warm caregiver to a young child, and whatever harsh lesson she gave, Ravidor clearly left a lasting mark. The next step on Ravidor's path to becoming the Stern, he definitely followed when Ravidor was about 13 years of age. The rumor has it his father and his son barely knew each other. The mere fact of being thrusted into one's inheritance at such an early age in such murky circumstances must have been a hardening effect. Finally, the Regency finished schooling Ravidor towards becoming the Stern, led by the Sismodigiacity of Tervigard, and regarded the county upon the ravaged style of politics sheeping in democracy as aggressive no-holds-barred reason of the first state principles. Such the causes of Ravidor's temperate and now only consequences most manifested of his fierce matter are well known, however. You will illustrate an example as might be useful proof here. They include his summoning of the Order of the Flaming Rose to be armed offensive in forces, his later support for the Witcher Hunters in their zealous cause, and finally, there is the massacre at the Loch Menini. Yet, it is in the fight at the Nivengard that Ravidor has proven himself truly to the Stern, while forces of the other realms disgruntled in the face of the Empire's onslaught. He has strengthened his own realm and taken command of the joint armies of the North. Whether their opinion of him before or clear outside observatories now agree, Ravidor V, known as Ravidor the Stern, is the North's last bodyguard against Emrahili's expanding power. Know ye that these present writings do and grant the right of passage across the Polygod and the Subterraneans, are not obstructed by any blockade or other such obstacle to the better thereof. However, not hinder his right must descend in lack for skullduggery or solely regretted put forth. Thus speaketh King Ravidor the Fifth, called Stern by some a man too busy to go about applying my royal seal. Rivals dynasties such as this. They entered a hunt to begin his search. First they tore through his bed. Dried twigs covered in the sheet. That was the first proof. For werewolves returned at dawn after a night of hunting, their bare feet covered in forest trappings. They found the second proof under his bed, a wolf's hide.
werewolf surely dressed himself in when transforming the setting sun. Yet it again when he turned to demand the next day. Having found this powerful boost, they ceased the deliberation and began the hunt, vowing to find and let them up, bind with chains.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it. Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. Another trail. Tracks too small for a fiend, though. Both lost loads of blood.
Don't see nothing. Is it deceased beast? Some footprints.
Paw prints. Fight lasted a while. And short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Acquire fiend dung to use as bait. No, but Jesus, are we supposed to find fiend dung? Where in the Jesus are we supposed to find the fiend dong?
Too bad the dung's not fresh, but it ought to still work for a lure.
Have a new quest item. Prepared it when placing an appropriate slot in the inventory panel by selecting it from the quick access menu. Ah, you just made me waste one of them. wait, I mean that. So how do I use...
Done. Ought to attract the Choit's attention. Smell this 5 miles away. Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave. Wind's howling. Ah! Come on. As bandits in Belling say, I'll make remains of you. Come on now.
Oh, aye.
A chort was prowling the nearby forest. Found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A chort? Fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open, see if there's anything else out there.
Cheers then, Witcher. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
The gods sent ye.
Why, hello there, Vincent. Shout out to Vincent Van 666 for dropping by. We don't have any more bombs to do. Handle these. Skellige warriors are hardly adventure-loving sort, and surely they handle their own monster problems. No, not as it turns out. Gerald found notice that in a village called Laverick, requesting assistance with clearly the area of some troubled beasts. On the east side of Hijar Sarfasjal, not far from the village known as Laverick, Gerald speaks from some of the monster's tracks where there is a monster. There's a work for the Witcher, and when there's work for the Witcher, there is coin to be made. Gerald decided to look into this matter. Gerald discovered that the Neckar's dwelling in nearby wood led by a particularly strong Neckar warrior. Its presence has made others more aggressive and daring. The only way to solve this problem was to enter the Neckar's lair and kill the leader. Kill the leader of the Neckars. Oh, really? Oh, really, Richard?
Maybe I should send you
Oh, see who's fighting.
catch something.
Oh, who's going to win?
Malik was trying to grip me.
Who is going to win? This is Fight Night in the 19th century. Fight Night in the 19th century. Okay, where is the nearest?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Help City. City is not trash.
Found a good place for their nest.
And I explore the cave when I'm being bombarded. Go in that cave. Like a gas mask or something. There are these weapons. Could we use? What did we do? Fast attack damage increased by and increases strong. Larger blades get potion over. Oh, whoa. We just wanted to upgrade it. Whoa. Till next time, my pretties.